Okay, honey, let's talk hair. Hair is such a crucial part of our identity, isn't it? It's like our personal crown that we wear every day. We spend so much time and effort making sure it looks just right. But sometimes in our quest for the perfect look, we might be doing more harm than good. We love a good blowout or those beachy waves, right? They make us feel like we just stepped out of a magazine. The volume, the texture, the effortless beauty, it's all so alluring. But have you ever stopped to think about what goes into achieving those looks? But let's get real, heat styling can be brutal on our strands. Every time we clamp down with a straightener or wrap our hair around a curling iron, we're exposing it to intense heat. This heat can weaken the hair shaft, making it more prone to breakage and split ends. It's like that toxic relationship we just can't quit. We know it's bad for us, but the results are just too tempting to resist. We see the immediate payoff: sleek, shiny hair, and we ignore the long-term damage. We know it's doing damage, but we keep going back for more. It's a vicious cycle. We damage our hair, then we use more heat to try and make it look better, which just causes more damage. It's exhausting and frustrating. Think about it. Heat changes things. Just like how it can transform a raw piece of metal into something new, it can also transform our hair, but not always in a good way. It can melt metal, boil water, and yup, it changes our hair too. The structure of our hair is altered by the heat, making it weaker and more susceptible to damage. But unlike that gorgeous new hairstyle, damage isn't temporary. Once the hair is damaged, it can't be fully repaired. The only real solution is to cut off the damaged parts and start fresh. It's here to stay unless we break up with bad habits. We need to be mindful of how often we're using heat on our hair and take steps to protect it. Listen, I'm all about expressing yourself, and if heat styling helps you shine, then work it, babe. But knowledge is power. Understanding the risks and taking steps to mitigate them can help you have the best of both worlds. Beautiful hair that's also healthy. Let's learn how to protect those luscious locks while we're at it. Use heat protection sprays, deep conditioning treatments, and give your hair a break from the heat every now and then. Your hair will thank you for it, and you'll still look fabulous. So how does heat actually damage our hair? Picture this. Your hair strand is like a tiny rope made up of proteins all bound together. Heat acts like a blowtorch, breaking those bonds and weakening the hair shaft. What happens next? Breakage, dryness, frizz, the trifecta of bad hair days. And let's not forget split ends, those frayed, scraggly ends that scream, "I need a trim." But wait, there's more. Heat styling can strip away your hair's natural oils, leaving it parched and brittle. And if you're a fan of chemical treatments like coloring, perming, or relaxing, heat styling can intensify the damage. Alright, enough with the scary stuff. The good news is that we can totally minimize heat damage with the right products and techniques. And the hero of our story? Heat protectants, darling. Think of heat protectants as a shield for your hair. They create a barrier between your precious strands and the scorching heat, preventing those nasty protein bonds from breaking. But not all heat protectants are created equal. Look for products that contain humectants to attract and retain moisture, and silicones to smooth the hair cuticle and add shine. And don't forget to choose a formula that works for your hair type. Now, before you even think about picking up that curling iron, we need to talk about prep work. Heat styling can be a game changer for your look, but it can also be damaging if you don't take the right steps to protect your hair. So, let's dive into the essential prep work that will keep your locks looking luscious and healthy. Just like a good skincare routine preps your face for makeup, proper hair prep is essential for healthy heat styling. Think of it as laying the foundation for a masterpiece. Without the right base, even the best tools and techniques won't give you the results you want. Start with a moisturizing shampoo and conditioner to hydrate your hair from the inside out. Hydration is key because it helps to fortify your hair against the drying effects of heat. Look for products that are rich in natural oils and proteins, which can help to strengthen your hair and make it more resilient. Once a week, treat your tresses to a deep conditioning mask. Think of it as a tall glass of water for your hair. This extra intense hydration and nourishment, helping to repair any damage and prepare your hair for the week ahead. Leave the mask on for at least 10-15 minutes to let all the goodness soak in. And here's a golden rule: never, ever apply heat to soaking wet hair. Wet hair is more fragile and prone to breakage, so it's crucial to remove as much moisture as possible before you start styling. Towel dry gently and then let your hair air dry as much as possible. Rubbing your hair with a towel can cause friction and lead to frizz and breakage, so be gentle. If you're in a hurry, use a microfiber towel or an old t-shirt to blot your hair dry. These materials are softer and less likely to cause damage. This minimizes the amount of heat exposure and reduces the risk of damage. Remember, the less time your hair spends under the heat, the better. By following these steps, you'll be setting the stage for beautiful, healthy hair that can withstand the heat and still look fabulous. So, take the time to prep properly, and your hair will thank you for it. All right, let's talk tools and techniques. Heat styling can be a game changer for your hair, but it's crucial to do it right to maintain healthy, shiny locks. First things first, invest in high-quality heat styling tools with adjustable temperature settings. These tools might be a bit pricier, but they are worth the investment for the health of your hair. Adjustable settings allow you to tailor the heat to your hair type and the style you're aiming for. Lower heat is always better, especially for fine or damaged hair. High heat can cause significant damage over time, leading to breakage and split ends. By using a lower setting, you can achieve the style you want without compromising the integrity of your hair. When it comes to blow drying, use a low to medium heat setting and keep the dryer moving to avoid concentrating heat in one spot. This technique helps to dry your hair evenly and prevents overheating any particular section, which can cause damage. And always point the nozzle downwards to smooth the hair cuticle and enhance shine. This not only helps in achieving a sleek look, but also reduces frizz and makes your hair look healthier. For curling irons and flat irons, opt for ceramic or tourmaline plates, which distribute heat more evenly. These materials are gentler on your hair and help to minimize damage while still allowing you to create beautiful styles. And never, ever hold the tool in one place for too long. Keep it moving to prevent heat spots and breakage. This is especially important for curling irons and flat irons, as holding them in one spot can cause severe damage and even burn your hair. Another essential tip is to always use a heat protectant spray before styling. This creates a barrier between your hair and the heat, reducing the risk of damage. Make sure to apply it evenly throughout your hair for the best protection. Sectioning your hair before styling can also make a big difference. It allows you to work on smaller sections at a time, ensuring that each part gets the attention it needs without overexposing any area to heat. Finally, always detangle your hair before using any heat styling tools. This helps to prevent breakage and ensures that your hair is smooth and ready for styling. Use a wide-tooth comb or a detangling brush for the best results. By following these tips, you can enjoy beautiful, styled hair without sacrificing its health. Remember, the key to healthy heat styling is to be gentle and mindful of the techniques and tools you use. Happy styling! Section 6. After the heat post-styling TLC. Congratulations, you've successfully styled your hair without turning it into a crispy mess. But our work isn't done yet. Just like your skin needs TLC after a day in the sun, your hair needs some love after heat styling. After each styling session, replenish lost moisture with a leave-in conditioner or hair serum. Look for products that contain nourishing oils like argan oil, coconut oil, or jojoba oil. And don't forget about those ends. Regular trims are essential for preventing split ends from traveling up the hair shaft and causing further damage. Section 7. Love is love and heat. Protectant is self-love. Listen, I get it. We're all busy, and sometimes a quick blast of heat is all we have time for. But remember, taking care of your hair is a form of self-care. Using heat protectant is like saying to yourself, "Hey hair, I love you and I'm going to protect you." It's a small step that makes a huge difference in the long run. So next time you reach for that flat iron, remember to show your hair some love with a good heat protectant. You'll thank yourself later, trust me. Section 8. Your hair, your way embracing natural texture. Now, before you think that heat styling is the only way to achieve a fabulous look, let me stop you right there. Embracing your natural hair texture is the ultimate act of self-love. Experiment with braids, twists, updos, or simply rock your natural curls, coils, or waves. There are endless possibilities, and the best part, no heat required. Remember, beauty comes in all shapes, sizes, and textures. So ditch the heat every now and then and let your natural hair shine through. Section 9. Shine on, the final word on heat protection. So there you have it, babes. the lowdown on how to protect your hair from heat damage. Remember, knowledge is power, and with the right products and techniques, you can achieve any style you desire while keeping your hair healthy and strong. So go forth and style with confidence. And remember, a little heat protectant goes a long way.